ahead and go over the script for tomorrow's practice. There's some new wrinkles in here, but there's also some base stuff that we've been running for a long time. So let's focus specifically on what's new, and we'll do a brief review of things that we've had in before. Okay? So on the first play, we're going to start on the left hash. We're going to go Trey right, Toro. Okay, Toro means tackle over right. So when we call Toro, the left tackle is going to move over, and he's going to slot in between the right tackle and the tight end now. Okay? And then we're going to run Seattle cold pitch. So there's no motion on this play. I want to snap the ball fast because we're trying to gain a numbers advantage, by putting an extra tackle over here to the right. So, we'll go on turbo cadence here, but most importantly, we got to get out of the huddle fast and go. Okay? So if you look at this, we have center, right guard, right tackle, left tackle, Y, H, and Z. We have a 7-man surface over here. Okay? So we should be able to outnumber the defense. That's why it's important that we get up to the line fast and snap the ball quickly on turbo cadence so that we can outnumber them and we don't allow them to shift their front appropriately. Okay, second play is a play we've run a lot. This is bunch left, Z jet, playboy hot boot. Again, in boot or waggle, the motion guy always has the wheel route, okay? Because the motion's coming to you, X, you have a post. On boot, we'll have the Y on the bang and slip to the flat, and the H on the backside has to run the intermediate crosser. Okay, this is a play we had in the script last week. We didn't actually get a chance to run it, though, so we're going to run it again this week. This is Dubs right gun, Zona cold, Y bluff, cap 2. So last week we had a chance to work the arc block on the Zona read option with the Y, where you're on the same side as the read of the quarterback. This time you're going to basically bluff your bang block and work to outside backer. So you're essentially doing the same thing as you would do on arc. The difference is Zona's coming to you. You must bang to the backside, slip to the end, and go get the outside backer. Okay, up front, we're going to work our flop and drive settle punch rules on Zona cold, and we still have our cap 2 rules on with a key screen here and a snap route for the Z. Okay, so numbers graphs are leverage for the quarterback. If you decide to run it, it is a read option, so you can pull the ball. Make sure we're reading that defensive end and making the right decision. Okay, here's another cool wrinkle. So we're going to go duo left gun 5. Okay, one thing we haven't worked yet is our empty sets where we get the running back out of the backfield and into the formation, okay? So we have tags for the running back that tell him where to line up. The way this works, basically, if it's an odd number, you're lining up on the right, okay? 5 means you're the number 3 receiver, 7 means you're the number 2 receiver, and 9 would mean you're the number 1 receiver. So here we're in 5. That means the F is going to be the first receiver inside on the formation on the right side. Okay, if we wanted to do this on the left, the numbers are 4, 6, and 8. So we'll be able to review that more and more as we go. Okay, we're going to run duo left gun 5, F jet, Q Seattle hotkey 2. Okay, so when we tag Q, that means the quarterback is running the run play. Okay, this is a way to give ourselves an extra blocker by utilizing the F in the blocking scheme as opposed to just keeping the quarterback back here. Okay, we still have our key screen to the field side here. So just notice how I drew up the splits really wide. Again, we want to take advantage of space with these key screens. So we don't want to be too close to the formation and allow a linebacker or safety to play it halfway and basically help in the run and the pass. Okay, so get wide with your splits. Okay, as we send the F in jet motion, he's going to go block the corner. Okay, and we're going to work our Seattle rules here. We're going to drop and drive if we're covered. If we're uncovered, we're going to pull and overtake and ultimately climb to second level. Okay, so quarterback, you're aiming for the outside leg of the tight end and just be an athlete, find space, get upfield, and get some yards. Okay, another play that we've run a lot. This is Dubs right, H jet, playboy hot waggle. So waggle is a bootleg to the Y. That means the Y is going to have a 1,000, 1,000 block to push out as the first read here, okay? H on the jet motion is going to have the wheel. Z, the motion's coming your way, so you must run a post, okay? And our X on the backside has the intermediate crosser. On playboy hot or playboy cold, offensive line, we're elephants on parade. We're turning and running to the right, and we're hitting the first thing that shows, and we're not going to chase any D linemen. Just run, get on your track, and hit what shows. Okay, this is out of twins now. We're in triple left, Z jet, Zona hot pitch. Okay, all the Zona and Seattle stuff we're doing under center tomorrow is going to be a pitch. Okay, I want to get that in It's something we're going to work more and more as we get closer to the fall because I want to make it really hard for the defense to tell if we're running Seattle or if we're running Zona. Okay, when the pitch action is going to get us good horizontal flow from right to left here. Okay, so the Z is going to go in fast motion. We're running Zona hot pitch. H, Zona is coming to you, so you must bang. Okay, everybody else from the left tackle to the Y is working Zona rules, flop and drive, settle and punch. Okay, we're working to the left since it's Zona hot. And the X still has first, second level guy inside here. Okay, quarterback, once you carry out your pitch, I still want you to go ahead and give me a nice boot fake. Okay. Here we're in standard formation. We're going to go dubs left, H jet, Seattle hot pitch. We've run this play a million times the last 2 weeks, but we're just going to do it with a pitch now. Okay, so H is in the fast motion. He's going to run through the shoulder of the D end and work to outside linebacker. Z on the play side of Seattle, you have the corner. X on the backside, you have first, second level guy inside. And then up front, we're working drop and drive if we're covered, pull and overtake if we're uncovered, and ultimately climb to the second level if we cannot overtake. Okay. On the pitch, we got to get out wider. So for the back, your course does not change. Quarterbacks just got to toss the thing out there far. You should be having to chase the ball, right? The quarterback should toss it out real wide for you, and you should have to be chasing the ball as you're running out to the left there. Okay, we don't want a pitch that's too tight on Seattle because we're not going to get the momentum we need to get to the edge. Okay, we're in twins again, so we're going to show the same formation, same motion. We're going to go dubs left, H jet, playboy hot boot. Okay, so jet motion by the H, it's boot now. So if this is JoJo or Claybon, instead of blocking that defensive end, you're going to go into your wheel route since we're running boot. Okay, get up the hash, get vertical. Okay, playboy hot, all the offensive line is turning and running, elephants on parade to the left and hitting whatever you see. Okay. Because we're running boot, the Y is going to be the flat option to the right. Bootleg's going away from you, Y, but you're on the ball, so you cannot bang and slice. You're just going to run a 1 yard drag here and run as hard as you can across the field. Be ready to catch the football. Okay. X, the bootleg's coming to you. Motion's going away from you. You have a corner. Okay, and the Z on the backside is going to have the intermediate crosser flattening out at 12. Okay, we're on the left hash here. This is a play we ran last week. We're going to run it again. This is tray right gun. Zona hot, Y arc cap 2. Okay, again, we're tagging Y arc. That means I don't want the Y to follow his normal Zona rules. I want him to arc release around the end and block the outside linebacker. Preferably, we're pushing him to the middle here, to the inside, so that our quarterback, if he decides to pull, can get around you. Okay, offensive line, it's normal Zona rules, and we have our cap 2 screen on. So we have our key screen here, and we have a snap route by the X. Numbers, grass, or leverage for the quarterback. If you decide to run it, again, it is a read. So carry out that read the D end. If he crashes, you can pull. If he surfs, we can give. Okay? We're going to be in Toro again. So we're going to go tray right gun, Toro. So the left tackles move from here to the right now. Okay? And we're going to run Q Seattle cold, F lead key 1. Okay? So the quarterback is running Seattle cold now. Because we're tagging F lead, that means I want the F to line up on the strong side and be the lead blocker to the corner. Okay, the F has responsibility to block the corner. Up front, we're going to work our regular Seattle rules. H, make sure we're sealing the defensive end before we climb to backer. Okay, and then we have our key screen again. So I really like this play because, we have a big-time numbers advantage to the strong side. Again, we have a 7-man surface if you count the F. Usually that's going to make the defense over-adjust to the right. If they do that, we're going to have our key screen. Okay, so if the linebacker is not playing out here, he's in the box to help on the play side, then we're going to have our key screen. So again, look at your numbers, grass, and leverage. If you decide you want to run the ball quarterback, it's all you. Follow your F to the hole, find some space, get vertical, and get yards. Okay, this is a play we've run a million times in 7-on-7. We're just going to do it with some blocking now. Okay, this is bunch right, Z jet, playboy hot waggle, H cop, or H corner post. Okay, cop just means corner post. So we're going to have the Z in jet motion. He's going to run the wheel. Because we're running waggle, the rollout's going to the Y, so he has the 1-1000, 2-1000 push out. Okay, and the X on the backside will have the intermediate crosser to 12. For the H, get to 10 vertical, get off any type of press, get to 10 vertical, sell the corner route for a good hard 3 steps, and then set your post route skinny. Okay, don't come so far back across the field because a backside safety or corner will catch you if they're smart. Set this thing skinny and try to run over the top of everyone. Okay, quarterback, if we call H cop, This is the one time on boot or waggle, that I want you to look high to low. So I do want to take a peek at that H first. If we have the throw, then take it, set your feet, and go. Okay, if that throw's not there, we work down to our crosser and then to the flat. Okay, so work this thing high to low. Playboy hot, offensive line will be elephants on parade to the left. Okay, this is flanker personnel, bunch right, Z jet, zona cold pitch. Okay, so the Z has the fast motion here. Okay, we're running zona cold Y. Zona coming to you, you must bang to the backside and kick out the DN. Okay, H and X are going to have first, second level inside guy because we're running zona, not Seattle. Okay, and then our offensive line is going to work base, zona rules, flop and drive, settle and punch. Okay, quarterback, we're pitching this thing towards the B gap. So this is more of a vertical pitch than a horizontal pitch. The big thing when we ran this in spring is that the F was getting sped up by the pitch. Okay, I still want the F to be really patient, keep his shoulder square to the line of scrimmage. Read that play side B gap and press it. And if you don't like it, work your cutback. But we cannot go too fast with the pitch. Okay, we're just trying to show the defense that we're running to the outside when in reality we're trying to hit them up the middle. Okay, quarterback again after your pitch, give me a good bootleg fake. Okay, we're gonna end every practice this week with a beast period. Okay, with 4 plays out of our beast package. Just to re-explain it, we installed it in the spring ball. Essentially, this is going to be our short yardage and red zone package. And this is a personality formation, guys. We are bigger, stronger, tougher than our opponents. We want it more. We're going to put 8 guys to the play side, and there's going to be no secrets. We're going to run behind those 8 guys, and we're going to get what we need out of it. Okay, so we got to be physical. We want tight splits by the offensive line, half-foot splits. Okay, Coach Burhop and I are still deciding whether or not we want to get the offensive line and the front guys into a 4-point stance so you can fire off the ball and move people. These whole plays are just about moving people. Okay, so we're gonna run beast right, Bama cold. Okay, in beast, there's no pullers. There's no pullers. So we have 3 guys in the backfield that are gonna do that job for us. So if it's Bama cold, everyone from the X to the Y are gonna be working down block, down block, down block. Okay, away from the run. Okay, the Z is gonna be lined up between the right tackle and the left tackle. He's gonna have a kick out block. Okay. The H is going to be in the B gap here. He's going to come off the kick out block and get vertical. And the F is going to be in the A gap, and he's going to do the same thing. He's going to come off the down blocks, off the kick out blocks, get vertical, and hit what shows. Okay. For the quarterback and beast, which will likely be Jonah, as long as you're present at practice tomorrow. Okay, you're going to get downhill on this play. So follow your lead blockers to that E gap outside the Y, and then get vertical and push. Okay, we just need a few yards on this. So let's come with a little bit of personality, attitude, and physicality tomorrow. Okay, when we're in beast right, we can also run chug hot, which is a counter play. If we're running chug hot, everyone from the X to the Y is down blocking to the right. Okay, we're going to have the F, who's the inside backfield player, kick out whatever edge player there is outside the X here. Okay, our H in the B gap here is going to be the wrapper or the second level puller. So he's going to come off the kick out, get vertical, and hit whatever shows. Okay, quarterback, you're going to take this ball like you're running Bama cold, and with your inside hand or your left hand, you're going to give it to the Z, which will likely be JoJo. Okay, and the Z is going to follow his second level puller up and through the hole and punch those guys in the mouth and get us some yards vertical downhill. Okay, this is beast right, chug hot. Down blocks away, double handoff, quarterback to the Z, F kick out, H second level puller. Okay, out of beast right, we can also run Seattle cold. The way this works basically is that everyone from the X to the Y is working drop and drive or pull and overtake. But the backfield, it can be a little bit tricky. Okay, so we want the Z basically to set the edge for us. The Z is going to run through the shoulder of the defensive end out here, seal him inside, and work the outside backer. The H is going to go around the Z and catch the next person that comes, whether it's a safety or a backside linebacker or whatnot. And then the F is going to go around the H and catch the last player out there. It might be a corner. It might be somebody pursuing from the backside. So basically, these guys in the backfield are going around each other. Okay, the Z is the seal guy. He's going to seal the end inside, make sure we win the edge, and pick up anything that comes. H goes around the Z, picks up the next guy. F goes around the H and picks up the next guy. For Jonah or whoever our beast package quarterback is tomorrow, this is just a dead sprint to the pylon. Okay, you should be following your F wherever he goes, and we should be getting wide fast and trying to get into the end zone. Okay, This is just a way to run beast to the outside because most teams will try to pack everything into the middle, pack everything tight. And if they do that, that's going to be our counter off of this. Okay, and then this is our yard to go, less than a yard to go play. It's basically our version of the Eagles tush push. Unfortunately, in high school, it's illegal to push the ball carrier forward. So we're just going to have the ball carrier be in the back here. It's called beast right dive, okay? When we run dive, everyone from the X to the Y has inside gap. We're going to get down into a 4-point stance, 6-inch splits. We're going to get to the inside gap and drive our defenders back with all of our strength and our might, okay? The F and the H and the Z are just running as hard as they can through the gaps that they're in front of. So the F's going to go through the A gap, the H is going to go through the B gap, the Z is going to go through the C gap, and we should be getting great vertical push. We should be moving anything in the backfield that the offensive line couldn't already move. So all we need is just to wedge the defense back, give ourselves 2 or 3 yards, get the job done, okay? For Jonah or whoever the Beast Package F will be tomorrow, okay? Get behind your 3 guys, push them forward, and drive. Get us the yard that we need. We're only calling this play if we need a yard or less, okay? So we need to move people. We need to come with physicality, and we need to put our head down and pick up the yards that we need, okay? I'm very excited about this week, guys. We're going to have 3 full offensive practices. Got a lot of cool stuff to get in this week, but we need great attention to detail and focus on executing our assignments, and we're getting closer and closer to becoming the offense that I envision, all right? Looking forward to see you guys tomorrow. Watch this video. Let's get after it. Peace out.